Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The big men on the floor for them, Giannis and Portis. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Wall, and it's Walker in at the two-guard spot. Wow, you look at how these teams play, Clark. It all starts at the defensive end.
Doing it there is where it happens for this group, preventing points, but also forcing turnovers. That can lead to easy baskets as well.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Wall passes to Claxton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Lillard against Wall. On the wing, Giannis. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Claxton. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to New York. And Wall kicks to Simmons. And the rejection by Giannis. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Wall. Walker against Jackson. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another three for Milwaukee.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Here's Simmons. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Here's Giannis. After the basket by Brooklyn. Lillard misses. Simmons with it. Picked up by Portis. That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Man, the form that Middleton shoots those jumpers with, absolutely picture perfect.
Simmons on the wing. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
To the middle. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Now here's Giannis. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
First quarter.
Here's Portis.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Walker.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Wall. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Wall gets a lot of defensive attention inside, but his experience and skill along with his athleticism allow him to find a way to get it up and down.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here is Wall. With the drive, some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Gallinari. And too long on the shot.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Wall passes to Schroeder. Hield from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gallinari. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. That puts them in the lead.
And you can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skills. Really looking to get his teammates involved.
Three-pointer, Hield. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. Beverly. Beverly's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And, you know, Beverly has great speed. Snake-like in how he slips through the defense on the drive.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Damian Lillard. Brooke Lopez is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Jackson in at the 2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. For 3, Middleton knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
Boy, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Schroeder finds Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simmons got 8. And at certain points of the season, Clark, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas pedal.
Kevin, it's really hard to maintain that same energy level throughout the season. You're going to have some dips, especially around the midway point. The great teams understand how to stay together and keep after it even in the midst of those momentary dips.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Hield against Jackson. Lets the 3 fly, and Buddy Hield gets the 3. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lillard, the pass to Portis. Back to Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Hield from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to tackle.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Jackson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on heel.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Bucks shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Ben Simmons, and Walker subbed in for Buddy Hield. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. To the paint, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Giannis flies the other way. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And when you talk about Giannis' defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Shooter passes to Claxton. And here's Johnson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Three-pointer. And it's Schroeder missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
There's Walker with the 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, you know, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period, That's something they can hang their hat on. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy hits. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
All out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Lillard dishes to Beasley. Rejected by Walker. Inside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Outside, Simmons. Beasley against Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Walker kicks to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Cameron Johnson. Poked loose. It's stolen by Wall. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding the scoring rhythm.
Lillard from outside. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's a 2 from Hield. Offensive rebound, and then Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lets it go with a 3. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket for Middleton. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket. Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Wall finds Hield. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Back to Wall, down low. Here's Simmons. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4 of 6.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The Nets making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here, too. Jackson's checked in. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Jackson down low, covered by Hield. Jackson misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer Hield. No good on that one.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
The 15-footer, and there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball passes to Sharp. Simmons against Jackson. The shake. Simmons can't get it to go. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Simmons dishes to Hield. Drained for 2 points. Hield's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Almost looks effortless, but Hield has worked hard to build those efficient mechanics.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Substitutions on the court.
On the wing, Hield over Gallinari. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bucks, we'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Portis in at center. Walker finds Hield. Over Middleton. Hield can't hit.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Hield outside. Traps in the tray. Hield's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
That's a 2 from Hield. Again, Hield missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And a deep 3 from Hield. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Walker. And John Wall subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, during the break, listening on Jacques Vaughn's huddle, he said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Lillard against Wall. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Hield can't hit.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Jackson passes to Portis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead. Timeout called the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems like to me you just can't hold this guy down. Always ready to overcome whatever the opposition throws at him to get to those rebounds. And that reliability on the glass makes him a very integral part of this squad. Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hield's checked in. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Simmons got 14 points now in the second half.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good there. Simmons with the defensive effort. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a one-point game.
How about Wall? Outstanding at stepping up and delivering a big bucket when it's needed.
So it's the Bucks now. Lillard outside. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 3. With his first shot attempt. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Ball against Lillard. Wall kicks to Walker. Nails the triple.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Johnson, he's checked in for John Wall. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. And so it's Milwaukee now. 18 feet out. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Middleton's such a cerebral player. Really has a high basketball IQ. And I think that's part of what makes him so dependable and clutch down the stretch.
Middleton hits them both.
Fruitful trip to the line there. He's made this a one-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They lead by 2. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Shot from 12. Ooh, offline. Middleton left side. The 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.